you can see how fast it's working right now. Now, typically, if you use, uh, let me explain what I've tried as of today with the latest updated models. I've used Quen, sorry, Quad, Opus 4.6. Uh, they're all the same price. Okay. So same quality code is the same. So you can see here it's working. I've done it with codecs. I've done the latest codecs, the latest Gemini Pro 3.1. I've also compared it against some Chinese ones. I've done it against all the majors. So you can see here, this is now completely done. So now it's so evolved, it's going to go out and try to run the strategy for you. Um, and it's going to validate if it works or not. And with the old, well, the current architecture I've set it up. Remember, it's going through Redis message queuing, matching it up with all the other scripts available in this current project, and it's connecting into the C# server, and then those calls are getting it translated for the Rhythmic API. Okay, that's for my case. Okay, so you can see here the code is pretty good. Okay, so if you just go through the highlight of the strategy here, you can see here, here's a Sharp ratio 2.44, win ratio is 63%. We have some key drivers behind it, as I said, BTC ratio falling, $36 million outflow from Ethereum investment products. So that's going to have a market impact. That, again, that just happened in the last 24 hours. We have our positioning. What it's saying is to decrease open interest on Ethereum perpetual, less conviction from long, set up for accelerated breakdown, blah blah blah. And here's what it's going to actually build is the trading logic and rules. So it's going to use perpetual contracts, 1.5 to 2.5% resistance zone. Again, you have to know all this stuff to explain it when you start using it. And most interviews now are done in Office, so you could throw out your idea of using uh, AI generation tools. I mean, you shouldn't use them, and no employer should have you use them. Okay. Avoid this trade of BTC simultaneously reclaims 2% resistance, blah, 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 blah. So the whole thing is built around that. And you can see here now we have a working strategy. Okay. So I could run it, I could deny it. I'm going to say deny. Okay. So now this is where it gets very interesting. So let's say a HR person, coder, whatever, testing your knowledge. Okay, let's see what it did here. Okay, so this is what the AI did for this particular strategy for the last, as I said, 24 hours with that one news event, coding it as well. And this is what it's done. Implement all strategy rules for Ethereum short fade. Here's the summary. Did all the position sizing for you, entry conditions, target uh, target stops, target Bitcoin correlation check, Ethereum Bitcoin ratio monitoring. It's also done volume confirmation and funding rate monitoring, maxing your leverage and giving you a time window along with the CSV database logging. Here's the strategy logic. This is one strategy from one day news event. Okay. Monitoring for resistance, confirm BTC, Ethereum Bitcoin ratios making new lows. It goes on. Check BTC isn't reclaiming. Okay, blah blah blah. Run the bot. Okay, so that's the new name of the bot. Ethereum short fade. Okay, so that's the name of our bot. So this is where it gets very interesting. Tell me some hard interview job interview questions. Okay, questions for this strategy. So here you can see. Tell me some hard job. I don't know, quant coder. Let me just